Hello, friends. It's the last episode this week, and it's the last episode of this series, no matter how long it goes. Alright, so the first thing we gotta do Ghost Arm today, and we gotta do a background, and we've gotta do some kind of magical effects. All of which will be cool. First thing I'm going to do is throw up a block in the back. I'm going to go with a dark purple for now. If nothing else, it'll be a really strong thing to put the green against of the ghost arm. So, turn the sketch back on. Doing that arm today. Going up here above everything. And now we're in a realm that I feel like resembles maybe painting more than anything else. Actually, I was talking yesterday about just erase all of it and start over, about this color, this layer color feature. So I'm going to draw in black, but then I can use this layer color feature to change it to whatever color I want. Sometimes you gotta draw the bones, and that day is today. This is what it's all been for. Keep using the layer color feature because I'm going to change my mind a couple of times on what I want these colors to be. So it's a little easier to keep track of if I do it that way. The most important thing, of course, in all of this is that it looks good. Which, shockingly, I feel like I lose sight of sometimes. But, like, that's the thing that we strive for the most. thinking about this ghost arm for a long time. I'm glad we finally kind of get a chance to go after it here. There's a lot of cool things we can do with this, but the most important thing is that it reads as a ghostly arm. So I feel like we kind of got the spirit there, right? So I want that, but lighter. So I grab that and I make it lighter. And it looks bad. Why does it look bad? Ew. Pro tips, make it look like crap. That's better. Process was correct, mine just landed on the wrong thing. Turn it up a little better so I can turn it up a little more in intensity so I can see it. Do like a glow on that? Is that gonna be too much? It's a little much. Especially with the get rid of those yellow lines. I didn't really like those anyways. You know, this is my version, right? I'm doing the version that I want to do. So it's not going to look like the Supergiant one. And that's okay. That's more of a reminder for myself than it is a warning for you. I have to assume that if you're here and you're on the channel and you're watching the videos that you're getting something out of my art style. You like something about it. So you're probably not going to be too disappointed if I just do my thing, right? So I got to make sure that I'm also on board with that. Ghost Arm! That's pretty cool! That's pretty cool. Alright. Now we get into some funky stuff. So, I do pink and green a lot. So I got the color wheel here. Typically speaking, there we go. Typically speaking, you talk about your complementary colors, they're going to be at opposite sides of the color wheel. So, Ghost Arm green, which means we're going to shoot magenta as a contrast. And we're going to make it look cool. There's going to be some purple. I'm going to change my mind 48 times. Yes. Check this out. Really going to be kind of a cool way to set her off against the Ghost Arm and also work her with the background a little bit better. Do this kind of gradient up from the bottom. Not sure if I like that. Might be too much. Trying to decide if I like that. Or if there's a way for me to like it. That's a little bit more about what I was going for. That I think that's too dark. Alright, one thing at a time. Ghost hand color is our magic color. We're going to find this today. It's a lot of experimentation that happens every time I color something. It's like, the most important thing is that it looks good. And you know what? I don't think that looks good. The darker purple color definitely plays better with that bright neon green of the hand. But what we can potentially do, that's a gradient erase. That's not going to do anything. Well, that was accidental, but that actually looks kind of cool. Doing a whole lot of thinking and not a whole lot of talking at the moment. I'm all about big colors, big swatches, big blocks. Big, bold stuff. I feel like there's plenty of people out there who are doing wonderful, beautiful, deep dives on detail. And I feel my space is doing big, smashy color things. We're gonna figure out how to make this work. There's like a cauldron element in the game, isn't there? So we can kind of play off of that. It's like you've reached the point in the process where I'm now making it up as I go. Because before it was all so meticulous. I put this green that I'm currently using, I put on my palette for a Metroid piece that I was working on. And it's probably something I should erase because it's a weird color. But I saw it, and that's where my mind is right now, and so I'm like, I'm gonna use it for this. Do my Lisa Frank Frazetta thing. Be a long one today, but we're almost done here. I keep trying to make the pink work, and the pink's just not working. Sometimes, even when you're going by the book, it's just like, it just doesn't look right. And the most important thing is that it looks right. Because if something looks bad and you're like, but I followed all the rules. Well, who cares? The golden rule is that you gotta make it look good. Well, you know something? Because this is getting pretty cool. There's more here. I'm sorry. I should never say anything, right? I should never say anything. Because there is more here. And I don't want to rush it. And I really badly wanted to finish this for you this week. I don't know, maybe today's episode will just be really long. I figured it out. I figured it out. I use this droplet tool for stars, and if you keep the particle size small enough, they look pretty good. Yes. Now we're on to something. Okay, yeah, we are actually going to finish this today. We're going to do it. Just a little bit more. Bear with me. We can do it as a team. I'll draw, you watch. Someday I want to do a draw stream, but at times like this I'm kind of glad that I'm not on stream, because I feel like I would feel more pressure to get this done like fast, as opposed to this where it's like I'll say things like I want to finish the video today or whatever, finish this drawing on the video today, but the real reality of the truth is it's like I'm sitting here in the studio, I have total control over this, and if it's not going to be done today, it's not going to be done today, and I'll make another video, blah blah blah, whatever. Whereas on a stream, I feel like I might let that pressure get the better of me. Alright, so there's a couple things I want to do here. One is to get like a moonbeam of some sort incorporated into this. And the other is to potentially do I've been doing this lighting effect on a lot of things lately, which is where I throw black over everything, and then I'll do a gradient erase from a key feature. Or in this case, from two key features. And I don't think I'm crazy about how that worked out today, unless. Make it a little kind of ethereal. Call it a glow dodge. Yeah. Pretty good. And now the ghost arm needs a little something. What it needs is this. That'll do. Don't be alarmed. Yeah, that's ugly. Yeah, that's uglier. This instead. Don't do this. Do this. Oh, doing like these eruptions of shine now, coming off the top of whatever I got going on. We'll put one on Malinue's crown too, just because give her some spice. Yeah, boss. Cool. All right. What if? Yeah, actually. Yeah. Unless, nah. Yeah. No, that works. That's cool. That's rad. That's rad. Rad and also sick. Boom. It's weird because I kind of like it on the leg, but I don't really like it on the arm. Yep, okay. No. That's really stark. Nah, I think that's too much. But maybe. Yeah. there's just something about the leg coming out of here was just a little bit too pale for me. So it's like, how do I adjust that without messing everything up? That's pretty good. I was gonna get a nice kind of swoop on the. You see that? How it kind of suggests a nice little swoop between the arm and the leg. Yeah, it's cool. But one thing I am going to do is, can I pick this color? Yeah. And then just cheat a little bit. It doesn't look exactly the same. Fade. Nice. Finishing touches here, just little bits and bobs. Cool. This is underneath. Okay, cool. A little more. So nothing's done until it's done. But this is done. And look, I might want to come back at some point, add a logo to it if I wanted to make a poster out of it. For the purposes of what I think we were trying to accomplish with this series, we can call this done. We started with a sketch. We took it all the way through that process. We did the line art on it. We did the tone on it. We did color on it. We did the whole thing for everyone to see. So I think that, we're going to call this, for the purposes of this video series, this is the finished piece. There she is, Malinaway from Hades 2, as drawn by me. I want to thank you for joining me on this series. I'm going to try something different with the next one, probably. But, if you enjoyed this series, let me know. If you'd like me to go back to paneling and do that again, tell me in the comments. If you have other ideas for stuff you'd like to see me do, obviously let me know. Really appreciate all the comments that I get. Like I said, there's not a whole lot of people that are subscribed to this channel right now, but I'm really pleased with the ones that are, and I love to see your comments, and I love to see your, likes on the video. Tell your friends, that kind of nonsense. Definitely appreciated. Check out my comics. I write a comic called Marakuru Destroy the Moon, which is about a barbarian warrior woman who wants to blow up the moon. It's a very cool comic. I think you'll enjoy it if you haven't read it already. I also do other comics. I do a comic called The World Ends in Fire, which is a modern fantasy adventure comic. And I also do a comic called Circuit Champ, which is a kind of a shonen style comic about robot fighting. So sci-fi stuff going on there. And that's a really, really cool comic that's ongoing right now. So check out my website, check out all my stuff. Thank you for joining me on this. Maybe this will be a print you can buy someday. Do you want to buy this? I'll sell it to you. And thanks for checking me out, and I'll see you next week.